I turned my sound off. The sound wasn't on. I'm so sorry. The sound wasn't on. Welcome to Hekathon. This is Hitman Contracts. Again, you can actually play the Gotti. Take it away.
Alright. Live here from Kainalo Mansion. We got Hitman Contracts. The category is Silent Assassin, which is the highest ranking in all missions, and Pro difficulty, meaning the game is supposed to be difficult, but let's hope it actually isn't. Over there, hang on, can I point in the right direction? Yeah, right there. This thing over here is not actually in the game, it's overlaid on stream, but it tells you exactly how the game is tracking my progress in each mission. Most importantly, there's stuff like close encounters and alerts, which I'm not allowed to have more than one if I want to get Silent Assassin. If I cheat, this thing will bust me. But let's get to it. Time starts when I skip this cutscene. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, first mission is Asylum Aftermath, where we just have to escape from this asylum where bad things happened at the end of Hitman Codename 47. Maybe the cutscene explains it, but gameplay sure doesn't. We're gonna grab a disguise from this fellow over here, and that's the first glitch I do in the run right there, which is as I'm switching outfits, I'm gonna equip the binoculars and then immediately take a step and unequip the binoculars, which skips the animation for taking a new disguise. I'll be doing that all the way throughout the run quite a lot. Another important glitch that I'll be doing throughout the run is sliding, which is moving around like this. I assume you can hear my keyboard. As I do that, I'm holding the run key and tapping forward. It allows me to move at running speed while making as much sounds as if I was sneaking, which is very handy. My cover has been blown, but that's okay. Doesn't matter as long as none of these guys blow my cover. Oh, they had an accident. Not my fault. And one more trick, I'm gonna equip the syringe and jump down this ladder so I don't have to slowly climb. First mission done. Then Meat King's party. We got 2 targets, and we gotta rescue the client's daughter. I just fired my guns at the ground there, which makes people over here at the front entrance panic, which allows me to run through without getting frisked. Which is very nice because, well, for one, I'm carrying weapons. Not that I actually need them in this mission. But it also saves a lot of time when I don't have to go through the long animation. I'll drop by the kitchen to grab a knife. Because I do need a better murder weapon than a loud gun. It's not ideal if you want to be stealthy. Oh, I don't know if I like this timing. It seems fine. That man over there, coming through this door in a second, is my first target. I'm gonna close the door on him and stab him while his bodyguard is on the other side of the door. And nobody cares that I did it. They see the body, that will, in all likelihood, at some point cause an alert, but that's fine. Ooh, I don't think that worked. Yep, that didn't work. The trick that I was just trying to do there, and unfortunately, I actually know why it didn't work. Allow me to cap my frame rate. Just a second. Because you're supposed to be playing this game at 60 frames per second. Which I think I am now. And because I was playing at uncapped frame rate, I was detected, or rather, I was interrupted sooner than I was supposed to. But now I think the frame rate is capped as it should be. I hope. But anyway, the trick I was doing there is avoiding a frisk. Because the guy who started shooting at me normally tells me to get lost. I'm not allowed to be in there unless I'm carrying a cooked chicken for the Meat King. And even if I have a chicken with me, he would still tell me to get frisked before I do anything. But if I do it correctly, I can get far enough into the area before he talks to me, and that just makes him forget about the whole thing. Like that. And he just lets me in. Close the curtains in this room. Use my syringe to knock out the first lady. Knife the Meat King. And pistol whip the other lady. And by knocking out both the women, nobody should be able to find Meat King before I'm out of here. But I still want to upgrade my disguise, because the chef has now done a few suspicious things. And this guard outfit allows me to walk across this roof without any incident. So both targets are down. All I have to do now is rescue the daughter of the client or something like that. Which is not gonna go as planned, as the daughter is dead. So we'll just grab her arm as evidence. And that'll be that for Meat King's party. Just gotta head back to the roof for an exit. And off we go. Very nice. Bjarkhov bomb. I'm gonna fire my guns immediately in this airplane, which is gonna panic my first target, and have him run around the airplane while all of his guards... Oh, well, somebody detected me right there. Anyway, yeah, my target is running around the airplane while all of his guards are running through the airplane, which is a good way to isolate him specifically. He's gonna run around this box in a second, and I'll fiber-wire him right over here, where nobody can see. He's also one of the few targets in the game that you can disguise yourself as, so I'll do exactly that. Now, this mission used to be the most frustrating mission to run in this game, as there was a big random element. Your goal is to kill the guy I just did, and another target, and blow up a submarine. And blowing up the submarine tends to cause a lot of trouble, because there are many guards next to the submarine, and they die to the explosion. Them dying doesn't actually count against you, but their bodies can be found, which can cause alerts, which does count against you. Fortunately, nowadays we have a few glitches that help with that. I'm not actually gonna blow up the submarine. Not the way you would expect anyway. I'm just gonna make it disappear. And as the submarine disappears, there's no risk of anyone else dying. Anyway, there's the submarine, and inside the submarine there are a few explosives. I'll be grabbing one of them. I'm supposed to place 3 of them, but I can duplicate that single explosive. Hello, sirs. Don't mind me. Also, I take damage from nuclear radiation while inside the submarine, but that's fine. I only lose about half my health. Alright. One guard around this corner, so I gotta slide to be careful. And I'm gonna pull out my syringe, run over this ladder. That's gonna set up a teleport for later on. Now I'll be very careful with the syringe. For as long as I have it equipped, I won't be teleported. And I can also use it to cancel the animation to place the bombs, which kind of doesn't even place the bomb, and allows me to duplicate the one bomb that I picked up. So lots of things going on right here with the syringe. Place the other bomb, then I place the third bomb, and put away the syringe and take a step in any direction. And it's gonna send me back to the ladder, like that. Careful with this guard again. And pull out the detonator and make the submarine disappear. There it goes. And as you can see, no one was injured and no one even cared. Actually, that's a lie. Somebody cared. These guys noticed that the submarine vanished and are running in to investigate. They are the ones who would normally notice that there are bodies all over the place. But because we're doing it like this, we don't have to worry about those alerts. Now for the second target. I still have the bomb in my inventory, and it's kind of in a detonated state at this point. So I'm gonna place the bomb on a car that's kinda close by to the second target. And because it's already in a detonated state, it's just gonna blow up immediately as I place it. And it is gonna kill me. But that's okay. Because I can just go to the pause menu and press the pause button on the keyboard, which puts me in this state where I'm technically dead, but the game is paused, so I'm still able to move around. If I unpause at this point, I will immediately just die and fail the mission. But since I don't have to actually do anything other than get to the exit, I can just stay in this dead pause state until I hit the level exit. It's a very cool glitch that is only useful in this mission, which is fortunate because otherwise this would look absolutely horrible. But for one mission, I think it's a pretty cool trick. Big shout out to Baruch for figuring out a lot of this stuff and helping me out getting the hang of it. And there we go, Silent Assassin. Beldingford Manor, my current nemesis of a mission. We once again have two targets, and we gotta rescue a person who is about to be used as a fox in a fox hunt. This mission has a unique glitch where, while disguised as an outdoors guard like this, I'm technically allowed to be armed, and it's a little broken, as in while I'm armed and disguised as a outdoors guard, all of the other guards are just completely oblivious to me, so I don't have to worry about sliding or keeping a distance or being sneaky at all. So for as long as I have 5 warrior out, I'm practically invisible to them. Yoink, target number 1. And we'll head on over to target number 2. I'll be careful with this guard though, he sometimes has a weird tendency to follow me around a bit. So I'll let him pass. Here's target number 2 getting out of bed. And there he goes. Now, the last thing to do is rescue the fox. The fox is being held in the barn over there, and I gotta be careful because there is a civilian walking around there, and if he sees me... Also, why did I put away my fiber wire? That's dangerous. If the stable boy sees me, he can actually detect me. Anyway, quality entertainment with these guys. I see no stable boy, that's fine. Oh, he did actually detect me there. Let's hope that it's fine. Because sometimes he can alert a guard right over here. We seem to be fine. Excellent. Very good. Also, enjoy the music. We got Hong Kong themes. The soundtrack of this game is a bit limited. About a third to a half of the missions take place in Hong Kong, so they reused the Hong Kong theme in UK. There we go.
Getting time.
Okay, Rendezvous in Rotterdam. We got once again 2 targets, and we gotta pick up some documents from a safe. The whole mission takes place at like a biker headquarters, And in order to get in, I'm gonna scare whoever this guy is who's about to go in to talk to the bikers. And I'm gonna scare him by just walking in front of him with my guns out. There we go. He's now panicked, so instead of calmly approaching the entrance and waiting for somebody to let him in, he's just gonna open this door that doesn't even have a door handle on this side. And I can follow him in. And the bikers are not very smart, so they don't follow me too far as I run through the compound. And he can't handle ladders. Okay, my first target is right over there. He's sliding to catch up to him. He also has a key card and a combination to the safe. I will be needing both of those to be able to get through the rest of the level. Let's see, is there a guard? I see no guard. Sometimes a guard tries to follow me but gives up, and he's somewhere on this this hallway. Loot the safe. And we're gonna go back to set up one of the syringe teleports. So get the syringe ready, walk over a ladder, and then eventually, when I take a step without the syringe ready, teleport back here. And I gotta be very careful with all the doors in this area, because if I don't fully stop, I can't open the door without teleporting. And I can't interact with the doors with the syringe readied up like this. Also, it is very important that I talk about something while I stand over here, because Clutch will copyright strike this this section. Thank you for wonderful choice of music there, IO Interactive.
Can I help you with that?
Hello?
Hello, can I help you with that?
With what?
Can I talk?
Oh, let me just shoot this guy and teleport back. I totally forgot what I was saying before. There we go. And yeah, I'll take the syringe to get out of here as well. Yeah, now you can talk.
Perfect. We've added a new challenger to the F1 grid bid war. It's Elgo. So if you're a big fan, you may now donate in favor of them in the grid order. And I want to check the map vote real quick. Give me just a second.
Alright, in the meantime, Deadly Cargo. We only have one target in this mission, and we gotta make sure that a bomb doesn't go off, but that is honestly completely irrelevant. It never comes into play.
The winner for the track selection is currently Texas.
And I just got very unlucky there, running to the police station. There's exactly one officer in that station, and he happened to be a little more observant than usual. Yeah, this mission really doesn't have a whole lot of unique or interesting things going on. One thing to mention, perhaps, about this game in general, is that NPCs are more observant of you if they are on camera. Like right now, there is a guard on the right. You just saw him for a split second there. And I try to keep him off camera for the most time, simply to avoid being detected by him. I don't do this a whole lot because I generally like it when people can see what's going on in the game. But every now and then, there may be a guard who I try to keep off camera, just for safety. Anyway, upgrade my outfit to become a sailor, so I can board the ship where my target is and where the bomb will be. But like I said, the bomb is irrelevant. Supposedly it's like the target arms the bomb as it arrives on the ship. Well, with this route that I'm doing, it doesn't matter because he never gets the chance to arm it. And even with other routes where he does get the chance to arm it, it really doesn't do anything. Got my fiber wire ready, and there should be a cutscene in a second. Now wait for it before I move on. There we go. Because it would be very awkward if that cutscene happened like a split second before I kill my target here. Because it would force me to pause and likely make the target turn around and I would get caught and nobody would be happy. And then we just head on out the way we came in. And I gotta be sliding here a lot because these sailors can be pretty dangerous. You can see on the bottom left corner there's a suspicion meter that spikes and goes red whenever somebody's about to detect me. Does that a lot while I'm on the ship. Get my police uniform back. And run to the exit. Here, as I'm running past the last 2 or 3 officers, I will be doing the camera thing a tiny bit, just trying to keep them out of view. Okay, well, there appears to be almost nobody here, but this guy in the hut. I'll try to make sure that he is never on camera while he has line of sight to me. Alright, what is the next mission? I believe it's Traditions of the Trade, the first remake mission, because a lot of this game is a remake of Hitman Codename 47. Pick up a conference ID from the body over there and leave all my guns behind. I won't be needing those, and getting them in would be troublesome, as there is a metal detector at the front entrance. Check my ID, let me through. This mission also has 2 targets, and I need to steal a bomb that they have in the top floor of the hotel. The first target is in the hotel pool. I'll be killing him there, as well as getting myself a disguise. Here's my disguise. I'm actually not gonna do the quick animation here for this outfit, simply because the timings don't work out if I do it. Target number 1 down, and I'm gonna steal a key from him, which is needed to unlock the door that is that I have to open to get the bomb later on. I'm gonna steal a master key from this door, which allows me access to all of the rooms in the hotel. Most importantly, this room next to my target's room. So I'm gonna be buffering an animation with fiber wire. I'll get to the balcony, jump, and cancel that jump animation by readying the fiber wire. And now that jumping animation is happening inside where I took the animation, so I'm actually, instead of jumping from balcony to balcony, I'm jumping through a wall into the bathroom where my second target is. There he goes. And then just sneak out. Hello. Bit of sliding to be careful with this guard over here. Alright, and then we just gotta steal the bomb. In the room I was just in, with the second target, there was a bomb case that I'm supposed to take. And put the bomb in there so I can carry it around undetected. But for some reason, this default hotel guard outfit is allowed to just carry the bomb around as is. Okay, I'm gonna do the balcony buffer thing again and jump into the room where the bomb is. Now, I still needed the key, because if I didn't have the key, I couldn't open the door from the inside, and I would just be softlocked in this room. Grab the bomb and ran out. Okay, there was a guard in that room, but that's fine. There's also a guard right there, but that's fine. They don't like me walking around here, especially with the bomb. But that's okay, they're too slow to react. One of them gave me a close encounter, but that's fine. If I had 2 close encounters, we would have a problem. Or if I had a close encounter and an alert, we would have a problem, which Just one close encounter is fine. And as you can see, nobody cares that I have this bomb with me. I guess they're happy to see it gone. Nice. Slaying a dragon. It's a full-on sniping mission, just one target and a lot of different ways to snipe him. I'll do a weird running pattern here, so that two of these Dryad members on the left there hear my footsteps and start facing in that direction, which allows me to unpack my sniper rifle in this alley and take the shots from here. The first shot I take is at a tiny rooftop above me where my target is, and the second shot is at the target himself. Let's see. There we go. The target should hear that and panic, and he should run through here in a second. There we go. And we'll just head on out. We'll get one alert here as the body is inevitably found like that. But it's all good. Once again, we are allowed that one alert. Wang Fu incident. It's a bit of a massacre, this one. I think we have like, is it 7 targets? I honestly lost track. But we gotta kill a whole bunch of people in this one. Starting with these two gentlemen. From whom I also will steal a disguise. This mission has a bit of a unique gimmick to it, I guess, where the restaurant where it takes place is kind of dark and people don't see very well. So you can just get away with a surprising amount of stuff out in the open without even trying to hide it. Take a bit of a detour here to grab a sniper rifle and a better outfit. And then I'm just gonna go shoot a whole bunch of people with the sniper rifle inside the restaurant. I also don't have to worry about sliding here at all because everybody's oblivious. First 2 targets, or second 2 targets over there. In the meantime, a car just arrived with 3 more targets. Out of the way. One of them will be walking in here with 2 non-target guards. But I can just say hello to them and they walk away. I'll line up a shot for this target and shoot him about now. Oh, you're running that way? Sure. Well, up to you. He's supposed to run this way, but it really doesn't matter. Like I said, the restaurant is supposedly very dark, so chances of his body being found are pretty minimal, no matter how he reacts to that gunshot. And we have one more target to go. He is outdoors. He arrived with the car. And I'll just shoot him on my way out. His body will likely be found. Or at least there's a good chance it gets found. Oh, gotta wait a bit. Because there was a civilian behind him and I didn't want to accidentally also hit the civilian as the bullet has penetration. And then we exit in this nondescript corner, which leads absolutely nowhere, but somehow works as the exit. Seafood massacre. We get 3 targets. It's a framing mission where we gotta make sure that we kill the Blue Lotus Triad leader, the chief of police, and make it seem like the Red Dragon Triad did the hit. And in order to do that, we also have to kill the Red Triad leader and Red Dragon Triad leader, and get an amulet from him and place that in the restaurant. The route I'm doing here is actually really slow and old, but I kinda like it because it is the first speedrun route I ever came up with in any game. So this route is probably older than most of our viewers. And it's got some nostalgic value for me personally. What I'm doing here is I'm taking my sniper rifle into the restaurant, then intercepting the Red Dragon leader. Oh nice, he fell straight into the manhole. As one of the objectives is to hide his body. Grab the amulet, grab his outfit, and then head on over to the restaurant. At this point, the other 2 targets should already be there, or at least be arriving. And I will be sniping them with the rifle I left in the bathroom. Is this okay? Okay, there's supposed to be a frisk there, but it didn't happen for some reason. I am very suspicious. Anyway, I got the bathroom key from the bartender there, so I can actually get into the bathroom from the inside and get my rifle. I'm still so suspicious of this. Like, it's not... You're not supposed to walk in here like that. There's supposed to be a long animation that you can't skip. Well, anyway, let's hope that it's fine. Kill both targets and place the amulet. And get out of here. Now, nobody please shoot me on my way out, even though I wasn't frisked on my way in. And there are no corpses upstairs. I guess we're good. That was exciting for me. I'm sure it was absolutely nothing for anybody else. Anyway, the Li Hong assassination. We only have 1 target, but we also have to get a jade figurine that is in a safe. And there are 4 possible safes that it can be in, and it is random which one it is. So I have to figure out that on the fly. It's also the same restaurant that we were in before with the Wang incident. But this time it's not as dark, so we actually have to be a bit careful. Actually, this is like the mission where I do the most sliding, I believe. Knock out this guy to get an outfit. And then slide a whole bunch. Call the elevator for later use. And I'm gonna visit the bar. Not because I want to do anything specific there, I just want to steal some laxatives. I'm not even gonna do anything with the laxatives, but simply picking them up makes the target move into a different part of his cycle. Which lets me intercept him in this inner courtyard that I'm approaching. I'll fire my guns at the ground. That makes the target over there with the sword run at me, and his bodyguard over there walk away from me. It's like, he's had enough. Let Mr. Hong deal with it. There we go. Also, you don't get a close encounter when Li Hong decides to run at you with the sword, because the way close encounters works is that basically an NPC has to point their gun at you. And because Li Hong only has a sword, he can't give me a close encounter. It's a fantastic system. Hitman 2 Sound Assassin has the same system, and it's fun when you have a mission with a whole bunch of ninjas with swords attacking you, but it's all good. Anyway, I'm about to rescue a friendly agent held in the basement who knows where the jade figurine is. Now I gotta watch the cutscene because the location is only mentioned in the cutscene. And if you skip the cutscene, you will never know.
You don't know what they've done to me.
My God.
First they took a chair. Where's the jade figurine? Oh, I almost had it.
It's in the brothel. Okay. So now we just gotta head on over to the brothel to steal the figurine. Also, was I stupid? No, I wasn't. I did pick up the safe combination from Li Hong after I killed him. It would be very, very sad to get to the safe without the combination. Huh. Yeah, the timing is roughly the same, no matter what safe you end up getting. So, I mean, if you're going for some sort of record and really care about that sort of thing, then yeah, you will want to go for a specific safe and not even ask Smith, the guy I just saved, what is the correct one, and just risk it and hope you get the right one. But if you played like this and figure out where it is, the time difference isn't that massive. Here's the safe. Take the figurine. And again, I'm gonna do the balcony jump thing. I just took a couple of steps back before doing the jump. And then, thanks to buffering it, I am now falling off the balcony rather than getting all the way across. Which is actually a good thing, because the exit is down here. Cool, and we are approaching the final mission. So be ready with time. We just have one target. It's a bit of a shootout, this mission. Again, balcony jump in the wrong direction. This building that I'm in is being ambushed because they know I'm in here and they want to kill me. And I still have one target to kill. This takes place during a botched hit. I look down so I won't get detected while I use the syringe on this firefighter, grab his outfit, and head for the final target, who is leading this operation. And here is my favorite part of any Hitman run, the ass shot. All the classics have it. For some reason, I'm allowed to shoot this guy in the ass like that, and the SWAT team doesn't care that I'm here with guns and the guy they're protecting is dead. Well done, guys. If I shot the target in the head, I would get an alert. And time is coming up. There. Alright. To finish that thought. Like, if you shoot that target in the head, the SWAT team will immediately know where the bullets came from and just shoot you to shreds on the spot. But if you shoot him in the ass, they're all cool with it. And for some reason, Hitman 2, Contracts, and Blood Money all have moments like this, where it's just beneficial to, instead of going for a headshot, go for an ass shot. And I just think that's a wonderful quirk of these classics. But anyway, that's Hitman Contracts. Up next is F1, I believe, and then I'll be later back with some Portal 2 where I'm hopefully not too terrible at. But yeah. I'm all done here, I believe.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to watch. In the meantime, we got $20 from Enzo saying Stallions. And they put that in favor of Eric de Gage and Havspicer Gattevold in the F1 GP. And we had $7 from Jim Bobbleston donating for Quake 64 much later on in a marathon. But coming up in not too long will be F1 23, so stay tuned.